So I just want to say right away, I do not hate this show, but I will say that this season is not nowhere near as good as season 1. And another thing I will mention is I really don't like how when people mention how they don't like this season, they get a lot of hate and backlash for it. I don't understand why. I'm expressing my opinion about this show. It's nowhere near as good as season 1. I'm just going to be honest. So many plots were rushed, so much wasted potential with, the Victor, Warwick, Echo, all their stuff was just pretty much rushed. The whole punk Vi could have been a whole entire episode. Same with Caitlyn and her whole dictator mood, whatever she was going through. That could have been a whole episode, my bad. And the music video scenes were bothering me personally. At first I could care less about it, but once I started to, pop up more often and I noticed that they were using that to cover a lot of ground, that's when I started to have issues with it. Because if they would have just played those scenes out instead of making them into music videos, it would have made this season way better. I'm just being honest with you. They're just skipping things, fast forwarding. It's just, I don't know why they did it. You know what I mean? They could have just took another year. They could have made 3 more episodes, and this season would have been just as good, if not better, than season 1. The whole thing with Vi and Kate getting back together right away, don't like it. Super weird, super rushed. And the same thing with Jinx and Vi, how they got back together so quickly as, sisters. Completely weird. I thought it was going to be more of a build-up, but it was just like immediate. And Bessa, her whole a deal going on with the Black Rose. So much stuff that was crammed into the season could have easily been turned into 3 seasons. And I think that's the reason why a lot of people have problems with this season. I do as well, because there's just so much crammed into it. It easily could have been played out longer, and it would have been way better. Sorry for my speech. I'm just kind of slurring because I'm tired right now. But the whole thing with like Vi and Kate at the end made it seem like they were going to get a sequel or something, because Caitlyn was saying something about our story isn't finished, something like that. And then it shows like the blimp, which is most likely Jinx flying away. I'm curious as to where she's going. But it did seem like Caitlyn and Vi were going to get like their own show. To me, that's what it feels like, And then Jace and Victor, they're definitely alive. I feel like it made it seem like they're getting their own show. Like, just the way this season ended, to me, it feels like it was going to be 3 seasons just by the way it ended, because to me it feels like there's more questions than answers. If this was a satisfying ending, obviously I already knew it wasn't going to be a happy ending. Doesn't bother me. It's just the way it ended. It feels like they were setting it up for another season, but there's clearly not going to be another season for this. That's why I have a problem with it, because the next show they make is not going to be with these characters. So I don't know why they ended it the way they did, and why they put so much plots and stuff in it and just rushed it. That's what bothers me the most about it. Season 1 is way better than season 2 for me still. That's why I bought the physical copy of season 1. If season 2 comes out of the physical copy, I might just pass on it, to be honest. To me, this season was more of a 6 out of 10. Season 1 was 9 out of 10. No show is perfect, and again, I just don't like how when people criticize this show, they get a lot of hate for it, which I don't know why that's the case. This show is not perfect. It's far from it. Worse than season 1. And the whole Vi and Kate scene that happened in episode 8 was just stupid to me. It felt like it was fan service, because this whole buildup of war happening got me super interested in it. And there's parts of this season that I enjoy, and that was part one of them. And then all of a sudden that scene pops up. It just threw me off, and it kind of ruined it for me. And the whole thing with Mbessa, I thought when I saw her ships coming to like the docks and whatnot, or the shore, or whatever you say, that confused me too, because I thought she was in the Undercity, and I thought they walked there. But again, this season is not horrible. I'm just disappointed the way it ended. So much plots, the pacing was bad. People say the pacing was the same as season one, which I disagree with. Season one's pacing was way better than this one. And if they would have just paced it out better and played out more of the music video scenes, this season would have been a lot better. But as it stands, I don't like the season, don't hate it, but it's definitely nowhere near as good as season one. But let me know what you guys think about it. Let me know in the comments, your theories and whatnot. I really hope they make books or something that kind of help explain the way this ended. I just really don't like how shows end like this, like, especially knowing that they're not going to continue the story for these characters. It just bothers me a lot. I really hope they resolve these issues, but let me know what you guys think. If you're a League of Legends expert, I'm not. Let me know what you guys think about it, though. Thank you guys for watching. That's pretty much all I have to say, though, And I hope whatever show they make, whatever part is going to be a lot better than this, and I hope they actually take their time with it. And I hope the pacing is a lot better.